Hello everyone. Before we discuss our topic about the history of social work, social welfare during the 80s, 90s, and the near 20s, let me first discuss about the social work. We all know that social work is the profession which is concerned with man's adjustment to his environment. It is a person or group's social situation, and therefore it is also tackled about the life of a person or groups that indeed need helps and those who really need consults. Social work is also referred to as a person's social functioning, which results from the performance of his various social roles in society, either their son, father, husband, employee, employer, patient, committee chairman, or the citizen. We all have difficulties in life, and sometimes we doesn't even know whom among we need to ask help. And therefore social work or the social worker is here to give help, and also it gives an awareness about the issues or the things that happening in our society. Let's start the discussion. This is the 80s.
So during the 80s, the Self-Employment Assistance, the Ministry Body program, was upgraded to make it more responsive to its clients' needs. Clients' needs individually or in groups were able to take or bigger loans to expand their income, generating projects.
The self-employment assistance was also upgraded to make it more responsive to its clients' needs. Case management system was also launched. Social welfare indicators monitors the level of well-being of the MMSD services users.
The total family approach that guided the program put emphasis on food production and nutrition and provided training business management skills.
And on January 30, 1987, the President Corazon C. Aquino signed the Executive Order Number 123, reorganizing MSSD and renaming it the Department of Social Welfare and Development. The department was evolving from welfare or relief agency to the greater task of development. The approach taken by the agency during this period is described as preventive and developmental, participative in client management.
The department's mandate, objectives, and program remained the same in the next several years. The DSWD's major social programs were family and community welfare, child and youth welfare, women's welfare. Executive Order 123 provided for the creation of Bureau of Women's Welfare, with specific attention to the prevention or eradication of exploitation of women in any form,
as well as the promotion of skills for employment and self-actualization, welfare of the disabled, including the elderly, and emergency assistance for victims of natural and man-made disasters. The approach taken by the agency during this period is described as preventive and developmental, participative, and client management.
The 1990s or early 2008. During the early 90s, the DSWD continued the same 5 program areas of concern. However, it gives priority attention to low-income municipalities or LIMS and other social depressed barangay. It was also greatly involved in disaster management in many parts of the country that experienced typhoon, floods, and interruption of Mount Pinatubo and its aftermath, which required massive relief work and the use of crisis incident.
The DSWD's vision today is society where the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged individuals, families, and communities are empowered for an improved quality of life, with a mission to provide social protection and promote the rights and welfare of the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged individuals, families, and communities that will contribute to poverty alleviation and empowered through DSWD. Policies, programs, projects, and services implemented with or through local government units, non-governmental organizations, people's organizations, other national government agencies, and other members of civil society.
Its 2006 year's end report, The DSW decides it's having intensified the implementation of two core programs, which are in consonance with the Medium-Term Philippine Development Plan, MPPDP. Especially, it describes major final outputs, MFOS, delivered to its major sectors communities, children and youth with special needs, women in special difficult circumstances, older persons with disabilities and low income, and disadvantaged families and communities.
Social work is very important because social work assists individuals in resolving personal and social issues so they can overcome or cope with any challenges they may be facing. Social work combines societal transformation and social stability. Social reforms aim to improve the negativity features of society, while social stability supports individual in social welfare. As a future social worker, our responsibility is to change for a better life and society. Have an equal rights for all individuals. Because social work is not just about a head that is full of knowledge, but it should be the heart that is full of love and respect, an ear that is willing to listen, and a hand that is willing to help other people. Because we, the future social worker, works as one for the future generation.